Hello Fantasy Faithfuls and welcome to Season 2, Episode 23 of CSD Head-to-Head. Today I'm looking at Amari Cooper and Tyler Lockett.
On second and goal. He looks back to Cooper. Can he get in? Diving for it. His first touchdown with the star on the helmet.
Starting off, we're breaking down the receiving of Amari Cooper. Since the move from Oakland to Dallas, Cooper has switched his targeting trends completely. He flipped the 40% targets to the short left to the right and dialed up more targets over the middle instead of deep shots. With this change, his catch rate has dramatically changed. With him being targeted less deep, he has caught the deep balls right and middle while still not connecting on anything to the left. His short target catch rate has gone up overall from 62% to 84%, so that's a massive increase. His touchdown rate since becoming a Dallas Cowboy is 7.5%, a very good number, 2.5% higher than in Oakland. We should not put too much stock into his yards per catch in the deep zones, as he has only caught 2 balls. In the shorter zones though, he has been very good. His overall yards per catch has gone up by 2 since the Raiders, and he is 3 yards above league average to the short left, a very dangerous zone this week.
First down and 20 after the penalty, and Wilson is going to go deep downfield, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown to Tyler Lockett.
Now let's look at Tyler Lockett. Lockett is more of a deep threat compared to the new Amari Cooper. He gets hammered with deep shots to all deep zones. For the shorter passes, he's mostly targeted to the right. I thought he would have higher catch rates in the deeper zones, but my bias was shining through before the research was done. However, his short zone catch rates are very good. He is an extremely reliable target when the passes are shorter than 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. His touchdown rate over the last 2 years is 8.7, which is crazy high. He doesn't see a huge amount of targets, but almost taking 1/10 of them for a touchdown is amazing. One reason he doesn't catch all the deep balls are because they are gamble throws. They either set him up to gain 40 yards per catch or end up leading to nothing. Very boomer buzz numbers, and in the shorter zones, he catches the ball but doesn't do too much with it, being below league average in all zones.
Dallas spreads him out a bit. They fake the run. The pass is caught. Cooper off to the races for the touchdown.
Now let's have a look at how they perform in some different situations. Cooper has been and still is a home field type of receiver by a ton, while Lockett is a little bit better on the road. Both of them score more points when they're playing bottom 16 pass defenses, and that is by quite a lot too. Cooper makes no difference if the team is a winning or losing team, while Lockett steps up in games against good teams. Cooper's best situation is playing at home versus a bottom 16 pass defense with no record preference. Lockett's best situation is playing on the road versus a bottom 16 pass defense with a winning record.
10th play of a critical drive. To the end zone goes Russell Wilson. What an effort that time by Tyler Lockett. Oh my!
Looking at their opponents in Week 14, we got the Philadelphia Eagles for Cooper and the Minnesota Vikings for Lockett. Cooper matches the Eagles very well. They struggled deep over the middle, where Cooper was very good in Oakland and took one to the house in Dallas. Furthermore, they struggle short right and short middle, but limit short left throws. The Vikings limit Lockett a lot more, even if they struggle to defend the short middle and the deep right. They limit his most targeted zones in the short right and the deep left. The Eagles give up 26 points per game to receivers, and the Vikings 19.4, so a big difference here. And when it comes to touchdowns by receivers, the Eagles give up 0.6% more than the Vikings. Since joining the Dallas Cowboys, Cooper has seen 7 red zone targets. Lockett has seen 6 all year. That gives Cooper a 23% share of his team's targets and Lockett 12%. Cooper has not done too much with these targets though, scoring 1 touchdown, 1 first down, and being involved in 1 interception. Lockett has scored 3 touchdowns and have 1 first down. So, even with the Eagles struggling against receivers in the red zone, giving up a touchdown on 26% of all wide receiver red zone targets to the Vikings 13, I'll still give the edge to Lockett here. He has done much more with what he's been given. Comparing their numbers, we see that Cooper has the higher ceiling by 2 points. But Lockett has a much higher floor, mostly due to Cooper's time in Oakland. Their risk factors give another win to Lockett. He has been very consistent all year long. For Week 14, I have Cooper projected to score 9.7 fantasy points, and Lockett 10.1. Adding in the new boom or bust numbers, we see that there's a small chance for Cooper to score above his ceiling, but none of him being below his floor. Lockett, on the other hand, has a lot of variation. He can be below the floor or above the ceiling this week. Looking at their pros and cons, we have for Cooper a great game situation versus a team that fits his playing style that have been bad against wide receivers, but his numbers rely on a small sample size, which is worrisome. For Lockett, he has better projections, better red zone numbers, but he's facing a better pass defense that doesn't fit him as well as it could have. So in conclusion, my pick after comparing all the factors in this video is Amari Cooper. What gives Cooper the edge in the end is just how much the Eagles struggle against players that do what he does. I still like Lockett a ton this week and will start him in one league. I just prefer Cooper. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more weekly content. And as always, the spreadsheets are dark and full of terror. Hello Fantasy Faithful, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check out more of them right here and here. In case you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat.